So back in June, I went to Frontenac Park. This is our second time there. You've probably seen the first video when Diane and I were there with Buster. And in June, I don't know, might even have been Father's Day. Well, I wanted to go out and see that rock that's got a hole in it. It's a rock formation that's got a hole in the center. And, you know, I call it one of the natural wonders, and I wanted to go see that. I'd never seen it before. So I went out there and I took some video, and you know what? I kind of lost it. I don't know. I misplaced it, the computer or something, and I found it. So I just want to share it with you. You'll notice in the beginning I talked just a little bit about the Sea Wing disaster. And that's what I'm trying to show you in the video, is where it happened. So when we think about the Mississippi River, sometimes we think about this narrow river that's probably, you know, 250, 350 feet wide. But this is down in a much wider section of the river that we call Lake Pepin. That runs for, about 9 or 10 miles, I think, at least. That it's more like a lake than it is a river. So that's where I start in this, and now I'll take you on my journey. It was really hot that day, just so you know. The wife told me not to go out and do this, but I had to do it on my own. So if you hear me huffing puffing, that's why. So here it is. I don't know if you can see out there in the Mississippi River there. I'm trying to focus on a boat that's out there. Little white boat. That's about where the Sea Wing disaster occurred in 1890. There were 98 people that perished on that, mostly women and children. So it's the middle of June, almost. It's like the 14th, and I'm in Frontenac Park. I wanted to go down and see that rock formation. So I was way over by the picnic grounds. That's where they talk about it, and I thought I had to walk down that trail. But they told me to come down here in the campgrounds to the furthest loop, and I'll find a trailhead there. And it'll be closer and easier to get to, so that's what I'm doing. But check this out. I'm in Frontenac Park, and there's nobody here camping. See the campsites? There's another one over there. One here. There is a tent. I think there's 2 people in this whole section here that's camping. Well, I think it's down here. I'll go down a ways, but I'm not going to climb down a bunch of hills to get to it. But she said it'd be easy to get to, so I'm game for it because I really wanted to see it. And hey, if I gotta sit down and rest on my way up, I gotta sit down and rest. Not gonna let my health get in the way of having some fun. Well, this is it. And the trail goes off a little bit to the left, so I'm going to see if I can see a better view of that. And here's the Mississippi River. This is where I came from. If you followed it up the path there. I'm going to go off this way. Stay on trail. Well, that's it there. Oh, it's really cool looking. You know, I'd call that a little natural wonder. There's a sign there. Stay off rock, unstable. Yet, I've seen pictures of people standing right in the center up there. Well, now I gotta get back. So from here, that trail brings us down and around to the bottom and all the way to the other end of the park where I was in the beginning. This end here brings me back up. So I'll kind of show you the stages as I go back up. Might take me a bit. So that's that rock, that area down there. That's where I was to show you the rock. Now I came up here. I'll pan around. And I'm going to go up this way. That's where I'm headed over there. That's where I first showed you the rock. That rock formation. Boy, you wouldn't want to start falling here. You'd roll all the way down. I gotta rest here before I go back up. Yeah, but I'd like to be 20 again. So I'm thinking, you're thinking about things when you're walking and, unstable rocks. Yet I've seen people out there. Why would you want to do two things? Go into the center of this rock. Why would you want to go down there in the center and be screwing around when it says unstable rocks? And maybe push on something that was ready to go. And not just lose your life, but the rock formation too. I don't know what people think of sometimes. Well, that was the upper bluff trail there. And I was going to take that around, so I'm glad the park ranger gave me a map and showed me how to get to it through the campgrounds by just parking in one of the visitor parking lots up there. Makes life a lot easier for somebody like me, for sure. Well, this site looks nice. You'll have to forgive all my huff and puffing. I could get our wall tent up here and our fly and room for the truck. And feel like I'm out in the middle of nowhere, as long as you don't have any neighbors, because you can see the other campsites. So anyway, I'm going to sit here and rest just a bit. Yeah, Diane says, don't go out there. It's 92 degrees and humid. It's so thick that I can hardly get a breath of air out of the air. So I think this is enough for me today. Just something I always wanted to see, so I thought I'd bring you with. When you're living in Minnesota, it's either 92 or 95, and the humidity is so unbearable that you don't think you're going to make it through the day, or it's 10 below zero with a 35, minus 35 degree wind chill, and it's like a blizzard out. So you can't wait for the right day to do things in Minnesota. You just got to get up and go do them. Otherwise you won't do anything if you're waiting for that 65 or 70 degree day with the low humidity to enjoy yourself. You only get about 1 or 2 of those here. Well, hope you like that little trip. I'll catch you later. Oh, yeah, I'm going to link that other video we made of being in Frontenac and the annotations to this one. That shows a little bit of the town we were in, the history, and shows a little bit more of the park. Till the next one, take care.